Good evening. Very, very late in the evening. We had to put this together and present it to Obia or a porcupine stand here on YouTube. Well, um, the Kotoko is in the news. Kwame Poku, to a lot. Coach Ogum Ankasa Kasa, which definitely, whenever Coach Ogum speaks, we have to interpret it, but it's too late. And seven dollars, so we might not be able to go into details of what Coach Ogum can, but we'll bring you key aspect of it. And Nami Admochana, we take our time and digest what the coach talked about. Well, before we even zoom into action, can I want to say, Oba, you will subscribe to the channel to enjoy amazing content that we serve here on this particular platform. This weekend, Heart to Folk Vision FC, that is Ochana, Dreams FC, Mediama, Karela, Ediana, Bechem United, Asante Kotoko. That is where our focus, is on Asante Kotoko. Third, on the Ghana Premier League table. Well, Kotoko game on my boy against me Kotoko game on boy against Heart of Lions. Joseph Ablo was not in the team because of accumulated yellow cards. Fortunately, on the day, Asante Kotoko play the yellow cards based on my records. Kotoko play a yellow card when Kotoko played against Heart of Lions, which means that no Asante Kotoko player is suspended for the game against Bechem United based on accumulated yellow cards. And I'm saying Kotoko player who yellow card or Boase Nontino. Obi who accumulated yellow cards be ba chechere ne kon na yi na free ball. So if a player is not part of the team, is either through injury, and I say a tactical decision from the technical team. Well, Enti Joseph Ablaba. Now a 3 yellow cards, so you served just 1 day ban or 1 game suspension. So Ablo is back. And he raised the question, Kotoko going on an away game. Are we moving back to the back 3? Or we are moving to a back 2 of Ablo and Blay, or Ablo and Samba, or Blay and Samba against Lions? No? And no one twice. We all know, say, when Kotoko played against Lions, Blay and Samba, basically there was no mistake. Kwaya go was a miscommunication between Samba and Kamara. So what I say, Samba a tree born the ma keeper no. Keeper no so pie by Emma mo be kabo mu forcing the keeper not to get a proper kick. A ball no kodo okoto be junior anymore boss. So if you are assessing the 2 center backs, hardly now benya negatives around them. Yes, Samba one decision be and so Antoinette. So they were not close to perfect. But it's a question that Amoah Bisa, the return of Ablo, will it mean that he's coming to start? Or the coach will stick with those 2, or he will take Blade to the middle? These are all questions that will be answered later. Well, Ghana Football Association, and yeah, the NK being shame. You know, say GFA no so there, yeah, but Ghana Premier League game, yeah, almost a referees, I be the game no at the back. Well, now referees, yeah, almost be. And akwatwetwe nsɛm kakraba because based on the ebeto ye nim no na kyerɛ referee your friend Taylor ɔno na bedi Asante Kotoko game on bɛbɔ against James Taylor. Referee James Taylor ɔno na bedi Kotoko ɛne Bechem United. Well, referee James Taylor Ghana ha ye nim no ɔno ne referee at the moment, Tony Asante Kotoko ejina court. Kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm no koraa no yɛnya nkan wie. Nyane say referee and Asante Kotoko and Nations game no. Gyina mfimfini a ɛkɔtwe nsɛm bebree ɛbaa. Nti referee James Taylor and even after the game there are videos that abonten referee James Taylor even decided not to go to the dressing room after Asante Kotoko, a boy against Clubber, the Fed Nations FC. That video is out there. First half, and I didn't say baby, and my referee General Park as well. Now, a referee on Asante Kotoko court, on no nani din ababe tuja say oba bejirem na wabe handle this particular game. Yamfa and on tour. The referee James Taylor So mu referee a me kaimo so ne Kotoko court a asem ne yendi nwie se match baako oboase e fa nyina ni so e ma referee ni bedi. Yes, if you don't know, I think Kotoko Accra Lions or one of the matches e fa nyina ni so any bounce no na bedi. But I'm just drawing the authorities' attention to the fact that the referee is currently at the law court having a case with the club Nechitafo. It was court. I mean, Fanto and Mensemodos. Well, and then the Black Stars of Ghana coach Otuado announcing the squad for a matches a day, which is 15th November. That is Ghana, Angola. Now we are on a Monday. Yababa against Niger, hoping to qualify. Very difficult head. Yes. Well, Coach Ogum Wakasa Ediafa, the 1 out of 9 points are Santu Kotoko. Coach Ogum Nasa Kasa Ediafa, Echitafwa Elbon Echi said he's playing some of the Asante Kotoko players out of position. And Coach Ogum answered 70 years. He used an attacking midfielder as an example because Chineni da yam bonchen. Chineni me down here say Penyinia, your friend Chairman K5 or criticizing Coach Ogum. Or playing players out of position, you know. Samba Akwa can here say entry number 8, Coach Ogum one number 10. Coach Ogum number 3 the role of number 8 and number 10. And why the technical team is not playing any position, any player out of position. And he went ahead to describe players who can survive in the system as intelligent players. That's also China. But the news is that Emmanuel Mc gets a call up. I follow Mc himself at Great Olympics ahead of the AFCON. I of course will Cote d'Ivoire. Local based players here too and from one. Now omoka the 55-man shortlisted team and our squad for a year Ghana. AFCON. Sono na Emmanuel Enchi Edin Ekam. That was a provisional squad. There were 11 local based players. Coach Chris Hilton and the players Maku 55. Now, some 55 na local based players omudi woman. Now we na when you be say Razak Simpson. No nations na the woman. Emmanuel Enchi, born on a year the year 2000, Great Olympics na the woman. Richmond Lamte, Ghana Sante Kotoko na the woman. Now when you be say Kingsley Atua in Dreams FC. Now, when you're John Entry, Dreams FC na the wom. Derek Fodjo Midiema. Now saying unim saying in any Kotoko, Derek Fodjo. Now Derek Dean was our 55-man squad. Now Felix Chading wom. Abdul Nuruddin. Abdullah Nuruddin defender Midiema. Now Onusudin womani adia. Yes, Ghana hana nasa na tieni adia na. Local no for no. Emmanuel Enchi when you call up to the Black Stars, but final squad nearby any Enchi. So this is the first time Emmanuel Enchi joining the Black Stars squad fully. Fully. I yes shortlisted be na later I be in the we di any dino etwema stamp wom. This is what Kotoko can do. Well, in recent times, if you cast your mind back, Obenya goalkeepers ne krade yenko, but yewo Christopher Nete Kotoko getting a call out to the Blasters. Imoro Ibrahim from Kotoko getting a call up to the Blasters. Habib Mohammed defender Kotoko getting a call up to the Blasters. Well, Obenya Abdul Ganiyu when you call up to the Blasters. Justice Blay and you call up to the Blasters. Obenya Kwame Poku getting a call up to the Blasters. Richmond Lamte in a call up to the Blasters. Inti you could goalkeepers in the Razak, Belora, Danlad, Ibrahim, Frederick, Sare. Na when ya Felix Annan, Joseph Ado, Omunina, players when you call up and a soa enam Kotoko anom si akan ma omunti no omunya call up to the Black Stars of Ghana. Nansen the latest addition abrante Feni Manuel and 20 Kotoko player. Now we see akan kan hunu say Ghana Premier League team at that top be any Gold Stars. What I say? Be any Gold Stars at that top, but Asante Kotoko and omu player in your call up to the Blasters. Yes, you talk about Nations FC and Samates. So imagine Kotoko qualify for the CAF Champions League. CAF Champions League. Na team ne bon homoding na wakwa echiri no ewo group ni ade no. You can imagine a year call up send ye besi fa ko ewo ho. We Kotoko titania and now you player chances of qualifying getting a call up no soro nti brantian mum peja momodin bom na mubo ni ye Kotoko will also reward you na me bibia timi akoyie. Congratulations to Emmanuel. And unfortunately Frederick Kasare edin every list no ani asama ebebobo on a different day when we get to that particular bridge. But moving forward, I'm fun to him say Kwame Poku Gusu training wasan to Kotoko alongside Isaac Minta. Minta training for 2 weeks. There are two enemies so far maintains and Bonibian for Isaac Minta. But Mintimin Kensi Sudia, Sasante Kotoko sign no and that's almost sign. But so far so good. Looks like reporter, men on the ground. Diomede ba efa Isaac Minta no positive. Kwame Poku sono ntina tuone de enim say excellent movement maturity no or de na ye dodo na ye hwe enim ye match fitness say na hoden sem no te sen na hoden ni si abrane enya afei na ye bebo pass atum na obeso ne sisi beso ne jonku ene ade o hoden mapa ye botum a wotimi kwa na eno ye nioma the technical team want to observe before they take a decision on Kwame Poku. When I no pay na we a video me to him say Albert Amoah and started training Emma Santo Kotoko ni Kotodwe no chere say one had to fly on defender the friend Ruben Henderson eko 1-on-1 Ruben Henderson after say o clear ball no koda Kwame Albert Amoah ni Kotodwe so ni ntino na what you we training na Santo Kotoko Albert Amoah intimi enye bi coach Ogum actually the situation of Albert Amoah. Obone tew, mamenti ni tew emfama. Say, send ya medi two just say Albert. Entimi started training mass and to Kotoko. Kotodwe no hono kakra. Po ebesi mu after say omobo against Heart of Lions. No mo ya adie bi friend ice therapy. There's a blog no, the friend ice no. What be the toto ni Kotodwe no so ama ebra na obeye interview with Asante Kotoko media na de ne nsa kan e say abrante de atunu say yawa ana broni be kase pain na ote e won Kotodwe no pain no aba fom pa ama sesi no ono ankasa create mi nante ne nan so ne yawo no aba fom medical team no egusu wo mo hwe no na ahoden atimi aya abrante fe na Albert Amoah na Asante Kotoko team no watimi aboa no wababesi akan na emom o kansi studua sane me de tu wani mawia no se na wotwe we die o kansi Asante Kotoko eni bechem United be pimpem so no abrante fe na Albert Amoah out of the game based on ni Kotodwe injury na emom sane na wotwe we na ho keka all responded to the treatment from the medical team of Asante Kotoko nintino onu coach Ogum onye doctor eba oye doctor de ba doctor wo nipa pomudin no onye doctor wo de na emom obetimi de atuga se na ho keka no kire se enchekra abetamo abesa ba back ababesi aka ma Asante Kotoko. So for now Solomon Kwaku Sai recover peke kakra, but Albert Amoah can be confirmed so we're out of Asante Kotoko game on ball against Clubber if any Bechem United Bechem na me adoma kwesi ada no miensa ken na go ken sie no e de hye so F no ansesa eye referee James Taylor dia na ne ono ade beto ayerem ama Nathan Anaf aye the fourth official ewo game ebekoso ewo bechementi speedy recovery to abetamo amaka chiro say it means that other players will have to rise up. Some rantie na aka no si me page omomre so pa na omotimi ba beji Asante Kotoko cause dia duru dia se womoda na omankeka omo na yempo Ghana Premier League ni ebo no mrantie atontra pa a omo hu ohu ebe anim ho a Asante Kotoko abrante fe na Albert Amoah eka. He's the top scorer, only one player from Nations FC. Omu nyina of 0.5 goals. Asante Kotoko team na da ho nyina no ahye 8 goals. T Albert Amoah possesses close to 60% of a goals scored by Asante Kotoko in the Ghana Premier League. Nti no eye de onti wo pre hard thing se mrante na aka na nsori a because the last 2 games Kotoko elusu ni mienu nyina was 0 points in the last 2 games. Ano ena Stephen Buadi ono ena eye Centurion a da ne da odoso Kotoko totona no etwibigu kasamfoni so bebo emi nyina ayetie obisa Kotoko nse coach chitafo ni bi e de atuja se Asante Kotoko players no omo gina bie pa bebi enim se omo ya ade a omo gina ho a omo boni yie no for month for aten na wo yesa Kotoko chirem o say on pesa obewura Asante Kotoko tactically dwumadi omudi na ebo mo ka susu dua aka susu pain se Asante Kotoko player bie ni wa ono coach Ogum on technical team no ebono out of position ka won se chairman K5 for kasano nipa wo de eye mfato ho ye Emmanuel Entwi ye ne on say na enra mo no mo Black Galaxy camp no Freddy Kasare Dauda Sako ma ba bedu tie na announcement ne ba no o wo mo ye ne kama e ma players ni nyina atwa boche kubo nsem ma na ewo ni ase can say upliftment abana bravo coach at the midfield and a explanation also we number 8 we number 10 you shift it you rotate it. Honey, you're classified as an attacking player. The attacking zones ni nyina wotimi bo. So when you move from the position of number 8 to the position of a number 10, you should be intelligent to coordinate with the players around you. So almost be movie. No ma ba hye ho ama bibia atimi akoye. Mem pese Coach Ogum nsem no. Obi aka se Obed ase we bi afrim na ade bi aka ho ntim. Ya nkotie Coach Ogum. But then nene back to at also a disappointed a year modern bar Asante Kotoko Adane and he is not happy with the total performance of Asante Kotoko in the last year matches. So my body has some into us. We watch na benya about 3. Nemo dia work here be na informed na fashion comment section ase. Na ochena na me ya dom na sa de patchen ya. Ye nya about 3 ahata nsem no. Apa emu yi ne sere ne abasa e di kidney ni liver ne bia hye bebi ehya osu ahu sani asam ne kan wi a obetimi a chechem tinsem a Coach Ogum kan about Albert Amoah any players are here manfo bo no kwadu say on form on the right position anyhow he feels after Asante Kotoko nya 1 point out of 9 me bo am wati na ye de akari nya aba beto aso nyame ya mo. Have a good evening,
Coach.
bye-bye.
Welcome.
Thank you, Steve.
Another game this weekend. 1 point out of 9. In the last 3 games, 2 defeats on the bounce. It might be difficult for you to take, and then I'm sure you are worried.
Absolutely, very worried, very concerned about it. The whole technical team, the playing body, everybody's worried. Everybody's not happy about it because per how we started the league, least did we expect that we could go into such a situation because the players were gradually peaking and they were doing well. They had their confidence, everything was fine, they were playing well. But then that's the nature of the game. Sometimes you don't get what you want We all feel, especially me, understand the pain, the emotions of the supporters, because they expected so much from us, and we were giving it to them, and then all of a sudden we went on that trend. So we want to assure them that we are putting the house together, we are putting ourselves together to make sure that we bounce back strongly and then build.
This talk of, so to say, I don't know whether to call it criticisms, or that you mostly play players out of positions they know that players can play, that's not where they are playing. Maybe you need some little bit of education on that, whether it's true or just that people don't understand the system and then the tactics when it comes to your style of play.
Yeah, I don't think at the moment the technical team led by me is playing anybody out of position. And I don't want to go into the fine details of our tactics. It means I'm exposing the team to our opponent. But then what I would say is that I'm not sure anybody is being played out of position. If maybe once you are an offensive midfielder, let's say you are an offensive midfielder, you play as a number 8. Let me use numbers. You play as a number 8 and number 9, number 10. You play as a number 8 and a number 10. I mean, the responsibilities, it depends on the role orientations or the job description that the coach gives to you. If you are playing as a number 8, number 10, there will be a lot of opposite rotations where at one point in time you'll be a number, if you are a number 8 at one point in time, you'll be a number 10. If you are a number 10 at one point in time, you'll be a number 8. So it's about how the players arrange themselves on the field, and then how they use the spaces in front, behind, and on the side of the opponent. Football is about arranging players on the field, which we call formation, the organization, field occupation. So once you arrange the players on the field, now there'll be spaces left in front, behind, and on the sides of the opponent. These are the spaces that players without the ball are supposed to move into for their teammates with the ball to connect with them. So once they are able to do that, it doesn't really matter where the person is playing in terms of number. It's about, I am out of my position, I've come to your position, you go occupy my position, so that we have a solid structure at where the ball is. And that's basically about football. So the top-notch coaches, everybody who really, I mean, if you meet coaches, they will tell you that the game is about decisions. And decisions is about where you stand on the field relative to the ball, opponent, and then your teammate. Once you are able to do this right, then we say the player is an intelligent player. So to me, I wouldn't say that we are playing anybody out of position. It's about players knowing that if somebody comes to your position, you have to move to that person's position, or somebody will have to do that. And that's exactly how we train at the training grounds.
Coach, finally, what was the update on Albert ahead of this game?
Yeah, I think he had the side of the knee swelling, so we did a lot of ice therapy. We gave him some pain medication to bring the pain down, and as at now that I was coming for this presser, he was okay. He walks very well, and he tells me that the pain has actually gone down drastically. So the medical team is taking very good care of him. As at now, he's taking very good care of him, and for this weekend, he's not going to be available. And I'm sure it wouldn't take him long to come, because to return, because anytime I engage him, I see that he's doing the right things at the right time. I remember I spoke with him on phone, and he was telling me that, Coach, I can't stay long out of the field. I said, okay, if you don't want to stay long out of the field, then make sure that whatever treatment plan or protocol that you have been asked to follow, you follow it. And he told me, Coach, I'm even following it more than what they told me. So it tells you the determination on the part of the player to recover and get back and join the team. So I'm sure very soon he will join us, because the key thing is that the pain has gone down.